Hey guys, so what's going on? We're going to be doing Fallen mode, or Idiot in Fallen mode with Event Towers, Gamer, and yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. I'm gonna explain the strat. Really, it's pretty simple. Sledgers work well with Elf Camp for stunning, along with Executioner for more of like the crowds and just numbers in general. Now we will be facing on this little journey of TDSing with only Event Towers and Fallen mode. We're gonna see how it goes. Yeah. Please excuse the placement of Executioner. It's mainly for later game where I'm going to need the range more than anything else. So I don't want to be placing it over here. Sure, it'd be better for now, but later on, I need to upgrade the range. Plus, my DJ buff should work out pretty well for Executioner, allowing him to cover this and most of this. Just better overall, especially for the triple Necromancer wave. Should be pretty fun to deal with. I have died like twice now attempting this on that, and I know I can do better, so I'm doing that now. I am doing better. Because I want to provide some, at least decent content that has some length to it. But also trying to make it somewhat interesting and not just doing a boring strat where I know placing a lot more executioners would work better. We're gonna have some risk and we're gonna run up with Elf Camp because it's just a fun tower. Also, we brought it, so I might as well use it. This time, instead of Slasher, I did bring Slasher last time, but that attempt didn't go so well. We are going to be using Archer because of Pierce. Planning on placing it right here. Should be pretty good. But yeah, I just uploaded a new video to me and my friend's channel, so we are going, hopefully be popping off if the algorithm if the algorithm blesses us. But hey, I don't really expect much. I'm doing this more for fun. Just something to do while I play TDS. One of my favorite games of all time. I'm also going to be branching out into wider horizons. I think all three of my friends are. We all play different games, but we also have lots of games in common. So, yeah, can expect a lot of more variety of content. Like me, I like to play a lot of Undertale games, and I will probably record some attempts of me trying to beat Dust Dust. Or just general gameplay from Undertale Judgment Day, because I believe it's quite a fun game. Play other games too, a lot of other tower defense games on Roblox that I can play and record if you guys want to see that. You guys currently is no one, because this channel has like 2 subscribers right now, but hopefully you guys actually turns into you guys, which I think would be great. Currently trying to out sub Sinister Pumpkin. You guys might know him. No, of course, referring to the future you guys. Yeah, he was. I already told you guys in the other video, but yeah, he just ditched us out of nowhere, and now out of spite, we made a YouTube channel to try and catch up to him in subscribers, but also just because we've been, kind of wanting to do this anyways. Now we just have an excuse, I guess. But yeah, things are going pretty good in this run so far. Elf Camp is doing its thing, just building up troops. And they finished the boss off. Yep, and this is also why I brought Elf Camp for funny hidden detection. I will be getting archers later on for that too. definitely. Just feels like wasting Archer's range potential, but there's not a lot else I can do about that. I guess I could place it like here-ish, which I probably will end up doing. Just trying to upgrade Executioner right now. I really need the splash damage. And we should be good for hiddens again. Just because Elf Camp is such a W, saving us. Sadly, the Bomber Elf spawned together right now, so it's not as great for us. Hey, it works. Executioner will be able to deal with wave 16 just fine. So yeah, I believe we can skip pretty safely. Yep. Executioner is a very fun tower. Bit buggy though. And goes outside the range and snipes him. Very, very nice. Just gotta get these range upgrades. Well, yeah, this first Necromancer is gonna be no problem. God, I hate the new Necromancer. I mean, I love the new Necromancer. I just fighting it solo is pretty annoying, especially now with like the proper-ish towers. Sniped. Executioner doing its thing, doing its job. Mind you, doing its job very well. So this time I'm going to be getting discounts for myself. I find that it'll be very helpful. Hopefully, we don't have to tank as much HP as we just did from Fallens again. I definitely need to get a bit more hidden detection. Well, actually, I could just focus on getting more elf camps right now. That's all I really have to do. Priddens, and this is $2,000 right there, so yeah. Pretty good so far. I would say. Doing quite nicely. So far, so good. Running it up pretty nicely. Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be needing a bit more DPS. As long as these Cannoneer Elves can build up from this giant boss, we should be good to go. And down the shadow boss goes. This time around, we're a little bit more prepared for the quadruple necromancer spam. I still think that this is stupid. This is such a horrible thing that they have decided to do with 4 necromancers. Nobody's getting past this without like very good splash or just high DPS. Like, I mean, really high DPS. Like, yeah, I think that's kind of stupid. Okay, so you know how it is, just barely surviving glitches. We might die here. Unless, nope, we're not died somehow. This is getting very scary. But I definitely need to get the Xmas army upgrades. Trying to get something to stall from the tank. Just getting sledges up, I think, will help quite a bit with tank. Though I don't know how good our DPS is going to be. I'm just faring against him. Well, these 2 giant bosses, pretty good. Very good for the warrior elves. Just stack it up. That's very nice. Alright, we have one Xmas army now. Oh boy. We do now have the Gunner Elves, which is a very big upgrade from your regular run-of-the-mill elves. Now, hopefully, we can have a bunch of them start to build up because we are really going to need it. I just want to have the Sledger Zone going. Okay, the Sledger Zone does seem to be working a little bit. Okay. Maybe tank isn't so scary. You know, whenever you have sledgers. But hey, well, jeez, that you got really far with that one. Alright, we got him. I'd say I expertly dealt with that. You're gonna be doing this just to stall a little bit. Just moving the sledgers up a little bit because we only need these 3 on these corner really. Because I need them to just help stall. So that the elves can build up and do their thing. That's all there is to it. So far so good. Doing pretty well. Although this tank did leak. Rip elf. Although we do have the Gunner Elves going crazy. Yeah, wow. That is... wow. Alright, out damaging most of my executioners. I want to say this is probably the best placement for my execution. Actually, no, this one. Actually, no, this guy. Well, now you definitely. I'm going to max you out first. Anyways, you know, just a little skin showcase. This is really nice. This is beautiful. I love the skin so much. Especially the little custom double-headed axe. Little indentation, little grooves. Very nice. Though I don't think my elf camps are going to be out damaging executioners when they're at max level. Just don't think that's going to happen. But yeah, we are doing pretty good now. Just seeing how far we can make it. But yeah, so far so good. Don't know how we're gonna fare against some of these later enemies, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. I guess I could start getting an archer too. A little bit more crowd control. It's kind of wasteful. But hey, we need content. And hey, archers. Everyone loves them right now. I'm not quite sure why. I find Archer quite boring, actually. Although I've also had him for like 2 years, so a lot of people Archer's still very new. But yeah, you can do a funny thing with Archer, funny railgun. Typically you want to pace them straight down the path, but this also works pretty well if you can't do that. If you want to like maximize the range of it more, then that's pretty good. It's a pretty good alternative, pretty good bet. Although, wow, Archer was racking up damage pretty fast there. Okay, so now we have every executioner placed down. We're just going to focus on maxing them. Oh no. Our poor Gunneneer army. Or Gunner Elf, not Gunneneer. I always call them Gunneneers instead of... I get Gunneneer. Oh my god, I did it again. I get Cannoneer and Gunner Elf's name confused a lot. Oh boy, that is a very big leak. Although I do think we can handle it. I hope. Jeez, I really hope we can handle it. Crap. There's not much that can save us right now. Dang. Well, GG. That's going to be it for this video. See you guys.